Okay, we're taking a look at job 28, and here we're helping Professor Oak, an old friend of mine, create his Pokedex. And we're only trying to do 5 Pokemon here. So let's start our table. So our table is going to be 7 rows deep and only 3 columns wide. So we have got to catch them all. All right, good. We got that set up. So let's merge all this stuff for us. Looks good. Fill in our numbers, 25, 28, and 33, and 150. Cool. Now, you're probably not like me and don't have these Pokemon memorized off the top of your head, so I'll show you exactly how we got to kind of solve all this information here. But before we do that, let's get our formatting all set, and that way we're done and we can stop worrying about that. So this font obviously has to be a little bit bigger, maybe something like that. And if you notice, it's in this small caps font again, where everything's capitalized, but the actual capital letters are just a touch bigger. So we go up to Format, we go to Font, and we wait, and good. And we just check off that small caps button. Awesome. So we will center that, Home, Center, and we'll bold it. Looks good. Okay, these things are nice and easy. They are just bolded and centered. So we've done that. And that looks good. So now we got to just get some pictures. So let's go on the internet and we will type in Bulbasaur. And we're going to get a picture of Bulbasaur. Awesome. So I'm just going to use this one. I'm just going to right click on it. I'm going to go to copy my image. And then I'm going to paste it. So you can either paste it with Control V or you can right click and hit paste, and you're going to get something that looks like that. Maybe a little big, so I'm just going to grab these corners here and resize it. Okay, and that looks good. You're going to do that process for each one of these Pokemon. The one thing you're going to want to keep in mind is if you take a look at how mine is, this Bulbasaur is actually centered right about here. So we want to make sure all these things are centered in the exact middle. So if we do that, we want to go to Layout, and we want to pick center in the actual center here, and now it looks great. So we're going to do that for Pokemon 25. So if you go to Pokemon number 25. Oh, Pika. So we got Pikachu here, the goat. I'm going to pick any image that looks good to me. Reduce that size again, and we'll type the name in Pikachu. And we can continue that process for each one of these Pokemon. Sandslash, ground type Pokemon. Sandslash, and we'll paste that in, right click, paste, and this process will continue for Pokemon 33. Oh, Nidorino. Cool fact about Nidorino, it is the male version, and there's also Nidorina. Alright, Nidorino, we'll paste that. Looks good. And then Pokemon 150, very famous, Mewtwo. Alright, our Pokedex is pretty much complete. We just got to do a little bit of our borders and our shading and all that. So I'm going to shade these two things the same color. They look to be pretty close to the same color there. So I'll go to my table design, I'll shade them up, make them a nice little dark gray. That looks nice. And then our borders, it looks like it's double borders throughout. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to change my border style to just be double. And then I want to do every single border. So I'll just go to all of my borders as doubles. And that's it. Looks good. You'll notice just because we've inserted some pictures, they kind of overlap some of these borders here. Do not worry about that for now. We will get to a way to fix that in some of our future talks. All right, job 28.